Welcome to the next bonus material of the Web Developer from Scratch in 30 Days course. Today we will be focusing on working with some images on our websites. We as the developers usually don't deal with the images. We most often get them prepared just to place them on our website. But sometimes we have to do something by ourselves. We have to crop some image, change its size, resolution, etc. And now I will show you how to do it quickly in this browser application called Photopea. As you can see, you can just place in the browser photopea.com and you'll get this app inside your browser. It looks very similar to the Photoshop. It's a free app working from your browser, so you don't need to download any additional programs on your computer. All you have to do is to place the address to this app and start working with it. You can work with the images saved on your hard drive with no problem. All you have to do is to go to the File option, Open, then you'll get the Explorer window. As you can see, I have my folder open and I have two images which I want to work with. Let's first select this picture. We can see we got it already prepared to working with. And now let's say this image is in resolution that is too much for me. I want to place this couple on my website, but I want them in a picture set to 800 pixels to 600 pixels with aspect ratio of 4:3. What I could do is to go to the image option and choose the image size, which you can see right here. And here I can deal with it, placing, for example, the width I want this picture to be. So let's say 800. But now you see its height is not 600 pixels because we are keeping its original aspect ratio, which you can see right here. And this chain icon is selected. Keep aspect ratio. We can of course set it off and set the height of our image to 600. But the result, now you can see that aspect ratio changed to 4:3. So you may think this is what I would want. But when we click OK, this is what we'll get. First of all, our image is stretched because its proportions have been changed manually by us. And we have this small couple and a lot of free space which we don't need on our website at this point. So let's just undo these changes with Ctrl+Z, and we want to do it the other way. What we want to do is choose Crop Tool, which we can see right here. Click it, then we can go to this option where we have free. Click it, choose Fixed Size, then we can choose the width we want to, so the 800, and the height we want to crop, which is 600, and we will get this tool right here. Now we can grab it and freely set exactly what we want to have on our website, just like this. Let's say now this image is good. If we finish to choosing the area of our picture, we can click this confirm button, and if we do, we have our image exactly as we want. We have our pear in the middle of our picture, and the size of this picture is exactly as we want, which is 800 times 600. Now what we want to do is to go to the File option, click it, choose Export As. We can choose many different extensions that we want. We are choosing JPEG right here. Here we can see the width of our picture, its height. Here we have the quality of our picture in this bar. We can change it to 100% or we can decrease it. If we do, notice that the size of our image is decreasing. It's all about what we want. What do we need this image to? Because we have to keep in mind that the size of the picture, of each picture of our website, takes the longer time for the website to load to the user's computer. So it's always good to place something between 70% or 80%. This image should be small on our website, so we can keep it at 70%. And we can save it on our computer. And when we do, it's always good to place in the name of our file the actual size of the image. So 800 by 600. We can just save it. And we have our picture saved to our computer. Now let's say we want to do something else. Let's go to File. Let's go to Open. Now I will choose my second image, which is a car. And now I want to crop it in a different way. I want to use this image as a header on my website, but I want to change its height. I want to decrease its height, but keep this car in the middle of my picture. We can go to the image option, choose canvas size like this, and we can choose the width and the height of our image without changing its resolution. Let me show this to you. I want this width to be as it is, but I want to decrease its height. I want it to be 400 pixels. Like this. Now you can see the aspect ratio changed, and this is exactly as we want. You can keep it if you want, but remember that the height will change. You can experiment it, but it's not that we want to do right now. We want it to have 1920 pixels of its width and 400 pixels of its height. Here you can choose the area from which it should be cropped, but it doesn't matter for us at the moment. Let's just click OK. This is the effect that we will get, but as I said before, we want this car to be in the center of our image. Now, since we have our canvas set to the size that we want, we can move the content of this image inside it. What we need to do is to choose the move tool from here, and now we can grab our image and set it exactly as we want. So we want this car to be in the middle as it is right now. Save it on our computer and place it on our website. So let's do it. Let's choose the file option, export as option. We can export it as PNG, for example. Now, the PNG extension keeps inside more information than an ordinary JPEG. For example, the information about the transparency in our image. We have no transparency set in this image, so we don't want to save it as a PNG. But I wanted to show you what is the difference between the PNG and the JPEG. We have quality set to 100% of this picture, and take a look on its size. It's more than 600 kilobytes. Now let's close this and let's try to save it as a JPEG. Export as JPEG. Let's set its quality to 100% as we did with the PNG. And you can see that its size is only 264 kilobytes. So you should really keep in mind what you place on your website and what is the size of the files on our website. Let's just change its quality to 80%. Now we can see that our JPEG has only 50 kilobytes. And at the websites, the change of the quality from 80% to 100% is not so visible. But as you can see, the size of this image decreased a lot. So it's always good to remember that our websites should be good looking, but also they should load fast. Let's save our file. As I said before, let's save it with the resolution in the name. We have it 1920 times 400. We can save it, and voila. We have our second image saved on our computer and ready to place on our website. So that would be all in this bonus material. I invite all the YouTube viewers to see another bonus material of the next section of the course, and all the course participants to go to the next section of the course. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you all again really soon.